Okay, so this is everything that I decided to use. Um, the flask, I have the int knot, and I would probably change that for faith because I've actually got more int than faith. So if I wanted to even that out, I would change that, but it doesn't really matter all that much. And the main thing I tried to do with this build was stack as much buffs slash debuffs as I could to get as much damage out of triple rings of light as I possibly could. This first match I messed up and got killed. But yeah, so that's basically what I did, because knowledge above all, the Ash of War for Gideon's hammer basically gives you and whoever's in your area a magic and holy damage debuff. And so I've got Golden Vow, I've got the Holy Shrouding Cracked here, and I've got the Holy Scorpion Charm. Basically, I'm just trying to stack everything I can to increase the holy damage, including the hammer. Scott Yun made a video where he complained about the hammer moveset, and I think with valid reason. It kind of sucks. But the moveset for this hammer, I don't think it's unique, because there might be other hammers that have the same moveset, but its crouch is actually a poke that has a little step that you do for it, so it gives you a little bit of forward momentum, not a whole lot, but it's definitely better than the regular move. Yeah, right, that's right there. So, yeah, I definitely think that he would have been better off trying to use this, especially with like a mage build. I would have been curious to see how much damage he could do with that debuff applied to people, especially with the weaker spells. Now, it is a double-edged sword because it also applies to you as well. But, you know, if they're not using magic or holy damage, then it doesn't really matter all that much. So, but yeah, that's basically the build. And that, I don't really use the hammer as a weapon too much. I mainly am just using it for the debuff. So this guy right here is using one of these Storm Ash of Wars on his, Beastman's Curve Swords. And it's one that I don't see people using a lot, and I don't know the timing on it, so I roll a bit too early and he gets me. And this guy is using Thunderbolt and Beast Roar. Two of probably my least favorite Ashes of War, mainly because they're good, and Beast Roar, or whatever it is just really annoying. I really don't like all the screams that any of the characters do. They're all annoying to listen to. So, and because it's so spammable, you're just constantly hearing them scream, and it's so obnoxious. Yeah. Really, really annoying. I really wanted to kill him right here, but he gets me with that. Thought I could jump it, but nope. No luck. The problem with this, the Ash of War, is in a lot of the footage I cut, you have to be relatively close to them in order to actually apply the debuff. So, it's like sometimes I'll try to use it in a duel and I won't be close enough, and so I'll use it and they won't get affected by it. And so basically I'm the only one with the debuff. So, and I think you could get away with using this against a sorcerer. But you really want to make sure that you hit them with the debuff, because if it's just you, I mean, you're just gonna die so quickly. But you know, that's basically it. The debuff isn't that big, but it's enough to help with dealing more damage. So, you know, once again, my goal was to just stack as many things as I could to get as much holy damage out of this as I could. I didn't use any of the perfumer items. You know, I don't like using those in duels, so I just didn't bother. But I'm sure there are other things that you could stack to increase the damage even more, but this is what I ended up going with, because I feel like it's more reasonable. So that's basically it. You know, just really like Triple Rings of Light a lot, and so I'll basically do anything I can to make it usable, because God, I love that spell. But I'm just gonna shut up and let the last couple duels play out.